Hello, guys. Okay, so Jessica's amazing, right? She always does such an amazing job. So my name is Laura Simon. I've been a coach here for 3.5 years. I wanted to tell you a little bit about my story, how I got started, and how I started off successful from the get-go, and kind of what I do on a daily basis still. So when I got started, Jessica and Raquel started off as coaches for the business opportunity. I was different. I actually started as a challenger first, and then I said yes to the coaching opportunity. So a little bit different. I was attracted more about getting in shape first, and then learned about it, and then became obsessed with it. So in the beginning, I had recently gotten married. Scott and I went to Italy. I remember killing myself in the gym, trying to sweating for the wedding, that whole thing. That's so stupid. But I did okay, right? Still kind of frustrated, but then went to Italy, had all the cheese, all the wine. I was right back at square one whenever pre-sweating for the wedding. So I saw Jessica, she was posting, one of my best friends. I knew she was doing coaching, but not really, I didn't know what it was about. And I was like, Jessica, what are you doing? I saw a post of hers, and she was like, oh, you should join one of my challenge groups. And I was like, okay, so what is that? And so she explained what it was. And so I started off with 21 Day Fix Extreme. And so if you haven't done a challenge group yourself, you'll be on your own journey, and it's amazing. So what I was doing before I was a challenger, I just wanted to be skinny. I just wanted to see a number on the scale. When I sat down, I didn't want to see rolls. I wanted to be really skinny. And my mindset has changed on all of that completely. It's really funny. When Jessica was talking about how much we've evolved as coaches, it's so crazy. I don't even own a scale anymore. I literally threw it away. And the battery stopped, and then I threw it away. But so the Shakeology, when that came in the mail, I started drinking it immediately. And I remember thinking, this is delicious. And 2 weeks later, I was like, this is making me feel amazing. And then pretty much right off the get-go, I was like, I am going to the bathroom regularly, which I know that's kind of TMI, but that was a huge thing for me. And it's changed my whole insides. And Shakeology, I have my parents on it. I have my in-laws on it. I have Scott on it. I have my sisters on it. Everyone's drinking Shakeology for a reason, because it's amazing. Those portion control containers, when I got them in the mail, I was like, no way this is ever going to work, because me yo-yo dieting like a crazy person before, I was like, I'm not supposed to have carbs. That's not supposed to happen. This includes carbs, and I'm just not about that life. What the life I was about was no carbs, and then on the weekend I just had all the carbs and all the wine, and that's it. It was a terrible lifestyle. And so those little portion control containers were the key, the answer to what I was looking for. I wanted balance, and I could never figure it out. And those portion control containers really put it into perspective of what a healthy lifestyle looked like. And could I still have wine? Yes. And could I still have carbs? Yes. And could I still get results? Yes, which is amazing. And then those workouts, I would literally kill myself at a gym. I would drive 30 minutes away, probably at this time, crazy late. I would do lots of cardio. I would do lots of weights that maybe I didn't really know what I was doing. And I would watch how many calories I was burning. I would count how many calories I was putting in my body, and I just was not getting the results I wanted. So whenever Jessica was like, you do 30-minute home workouts, I was like, no way am I ever going to get results. But I pressed play on that bad boy on Monday morning, and I did total body, and I died. And it was amazing, because after the 21 days, the results that I got, that's what made me hooked. I was like, these products are amazing. Everything Beachbody's putting out, when I become a coach, I don't have to create these workout programs. When I become a coach, I don't have to create these portion control fixed containers. When I become a coach, I don't have to develop Shakeology. And what I do as a coach is I am proof that the products work. I show up every single day. I press play on my workouts. I drink my Shakeology. I show up for my coaches. I show up for my team. And I can do that because the hard work is coming up with those programs that give amazing results. The hard work is coming up with Shakeology. I am here showcasing what I do on a daily basis and get people inspired and be relatable. And so another key part of that is when I first signed up is the accountability group. I was like, that's cute that there's an accountability group online. Like, I'm good though. I got real friends. But what was funny is I fell in love with the accountability group. I was like, what is Jenna doing today? Why didn't she check in? And I myself, that helped me to stay accountable throughout my journey when I was a challenger. I fell in love with that, and that was a key moment. I was like, okay, this might be a big damn deal, because I didn't think I was gonna like the accountability part, and I do. I love it. And those people became fellow coaches of mine, fellow friends of mine, and it was just amazing. So when I became a coach, I sat down, I was like, what do I do to be successful? And very simple, I am goal driven. I was like, how do I become successful right from the get-go? And it's like, you got to help at least 3 people a month and become Emerald your first 30 days. And I was like, what's Emerald? It's like, okay, so you have 2 coaches underneath you, and they can be working coaches, or they can be in it for the discount. So what I did that benefited me in the long run and still does today is I signed up Scott as the first coach. Does he work the business? No. He signs up as a discount coach. He drinks Shakeology anyway, and I essentially run his business, but that's talk for later down the line. But knowing that I signed up Scott as my very first coach has helped us financially. Then I signed up my mom. So I became an Emerald. Done. Do those 2 people work the business? No. But I became Emerald because once you become Emerald, you are eligible for team bonuses. And we'll talk more about that later, but that's residual income and not just retail. That's what's going to skyrocket your business and make it something that you can like rely on every single week and not rely on retail, because retail's really hard, right? Selling every day to build a multi-million-dollar company, that's really hard to do. But when you build a team, and a team to be successful, it makes it a lot easier. And then helping the 3 people. When I first did my coming out post, and I was like, hello, I'm Laura Simon. These are my results. I became a coach. Everyone joined me. I did not get a lot of people saying, yes, sign me up. People were like, yes, good job. You look great. Like, you are going to be a fantastic coach. But I didn't have a lot of people like say, yes, sign me up. So I went through a lot of no's, and that's something that's a mindset change, and that's personal development. Something that we do as coaches is we feed our mind every single day, whether that's a podcast, whether that's a book, whether that's the National Wake Up Call. Feeding my mind positive thoughts and getting in the right mindset has helped me look past those no's. So did I get no's in the beginning? Absolutely. Did those stop me? Absolutely not. I knew I was going to help at least 3 people, whatever it took, like no matter what. And guess what? That first month, I helped 10 people, because what did I do? I knew I had to be consistent. I had to show up every single day. I used social media as my platform. So I talked about my journey online, and I talked to people in person and on social media. And it's as simple as that. Are you going to have people that say no? Absolutely. But what do we do as coaches? We connect with people, we invite people to the opportunity, and we follow up with them. And is every single person going to say yes to us when we ask them? Absolutely not. I think I don't even know my success rate. I would probably say 10% of the people that I ask say yes, but it is shocking. The follow-up is real. That is where the proof that it works is the follow-up. So my first month, I made $520 from helping 10 people. I was blown away. We get paid weekly. And so I added it up, and I was like, Scott Simon, husband, we just made $520 from, I just helped 10 people. And he's like, whoa, shocking. That's kind of a lot. And I was like, oh my God, that's a date night. That is groceries. That is our car payment. That is $520 is a lot of money for just saying like yes to this and helping 10 people. Did I work hard? Yes. But I helped 10 people my first month. It was all retail. And then later down the line, about 6 months into my business, it was roughly about $1,400 that month. And half of that was because of team bonuses. So I started building a team. I started building a team of coaches that were successful. And when Beachbody, they see that you're having coaches that are successful, they reward not only that coach, but yourself as well. And I was able to start that residual income. And then it kept building. And then this couple months ago, it was $6,100 for the month. And that is just a testimony that can you build really fast in this business? You can. Have I built really fast? Probably not the fastest, but I've been consistent. And I knew I wanted to say yes for a whole year. And after the first couple months, I was like, I'm in it, y'all. I'm in this coaching thing because it's been amazing. And if this is the life that I can truly make for myself, that's pretty amazing. And after 2 years of coaching, I was able to leave my corporate job because I matched my income. And that's when life started changing. I got pregnant. Before I left my job, I got pregnant. And it's just allowed us. So like, okay, so I'm a stay-at-home mom now and a working mom. I don't think I would be fully satisfied if I was just a stay. Scott and I talk about this all the time. He always says, Laura, I'm so glad you have coaching because you have something that's you. You're goal driven. You're always like hustling that season. You're always in a season of push. You're always pushing for something. Like you being a stay-at-home mom is what you want, right? You want to see Margaret grow up. You want to watch those every move. She's about to start walking. I'm going to be there when she starts walking. I'm not going to miss that. I didn't miss crawling. I didn't miss all those steps. I'm not going to miss anything. But I also have coaching that keeps my mind right. I work on myself. I have an amazing team that we work together with. And it's fun. Coaching is fun. Is it challenging? Yes. But it's so fun and it's just made my life so joyful. I know that's funny to say, but coaching has made my life joyful. So how do I work and when do I work in the pockets of my day? So when I first started off and I had my corporate job, I was working on my lunch break, shut my door. I had my power hour. We'll talk about power hours when you're in a boot camp. Okay, so we'll have a boot camp for you whenever you sign up to get you started on the right foot. We just don't say, yes, good luck, keep going. We train you. So I worked on my lunch break and then I came home. I had dinner with Scott, hung out with Scott. We watched a show, not all night, but I remember at 8:30, I was like, done, 8:30, start working till 9:30, then 9:30, start getting ready for bed. After I quit my corporate job, what do I do now? Right now, we have Team VIP prime time, so I get up at 6 a.m., I work from 6 a.m. to 7:30, Margaret wakes up at 7:30, and I really try to have focused time with her. In the beginning, I tried to do like the phone with Margaret. That doesn't work. I am present with Margaret. We go to swim class. We go to Bible study. We go to MOPS. We do fun stuff together. We do reading classes. Not reading classes, but like the arts and crafts at library. And then after nap time, it's always different. You can never rely on nap time. And then for sure, after she goes down for bed. So what do we do as coaches? Is we are consistent. We show up every single day. We get past the nose. We press play on our workouts. No matter how long we've been a coach, every single one of us is still on a journey. Every single one of us is still doing a program. Every successful coach, you can be like, hey, Jessica, what program are you doing? Hey, Raquel, what program are you doing? Are you drinking your shake? Are you pressing play? Are you showing up for your groups? Are you being held accountable? Absolutely. Has that changed? Not one bit. We're always on our journey. And we also have our business that we're building, which they are like this. You showcase your journey. You're showing up on social media. And every stage of life is going to resonate with someone different. When I first became a coach, I didn't have children. I like attracted people that didn't have children. Now, like when I was pregnant, I showcased all my pregnancy stuff, and that really attracted pregnant people and new moms. Now that I'm in like the mom club, what do I attract? Both business and challenge groups, new moms. And people that have moms, older moms, all the moms. You can utilize where you're at and leverage your business so much where you are in your platform of life. So I'm super excited for you. Thank you for listening to me. I hope I explained it okay. Let me know if you have any questions. I do have a question for you though. What could you give up out of your day to work on your business? I already explained what I did and I left it in my caption there, but I get up early and then after hours whenever Margaret goes down. But where in your life can you fit in 1 to 2 hours of your business? Is that in the morning? Is that lunchtime? Is it after work? Is it after the kids go down? Answer below, and I cannot wait to read your responses. And thank you guys so much for being on this call. I'm super excited for y'all, and I'm going to hand it over.